Guys, I was about to wear glasses for the intro of this video, but then I found out in this film, Tom Cruise had even more glasses once in this film. So I decided not to do that.
Maybe we need to reconsider that. Accept it, Ethan. You've lost this one. What's done is done. What's done is done when we say it's done.
Showtime.
Oh my god.
So, Mission Impossible Fallout is directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who directed Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now he's returned to direct this film. I think this is the first film that took the same director in the Mission Impossible franchise, because they always pick different directors. And it's the sixth Mission Impossible film in the franchise, and stars a returning cast of Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, Alec Baldwin, Rebecca Ferguson, and also Michelle Monaghan and Henry Cavill. Now this movie is about Ethan Hunt return, played by Tom Cruise, and this time he has to stop these 3 nuclear bombs that's going to destroy the populations of the countries. And along with this assassin played by Henry Cavill, he assembled his team to go out and refuse these bombs and figure out who has been responsible from these bombs. Now, I was really excited for this film because, of course, I am the fan of the Mission Impossible franchise. The first movie, I thought it was a very good, impressive spy espionage film, but that got disappointed by critics, and I don't know why. I really enjoyed the first movie. The second Mission Impossible movie was really not that good. I really didn't like the second Mission Impossible movie. I thought it really disappointed me. Then the third one got better, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol was really great, and Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is really good. Like, the Mission Impossible movies are starting to get better and better after Ghost Protocol. Does Mission Impossible Fallout bet all these Mission Impossible movies, and did it live up to hype? Hell freaking to the yeah. Mission Impossible Fallout is so fantastic. I really enjoyed this film. And you know what? This might be the best one out of the series. I'm going to be completely honest. And definitely 100% the best action film I've seen of this year. First of all, Tom Cruise. Of course, we can't stop talking about the Mission Impossible reviews without talking about Tom Cruise. Damn, this guy is insane. Every single film he has done, he's just likable, and especially the Mission Impossible franchise, that's probably his best role in my opinion, including The Last Samurai. Him as Ethan Hunt was very likable in those films, and what I like about his character is that he's not like the James Bond character. Well, the second one does feel like he's a James Bond character, but let's get that out of the way. The other Mission Impossible films, he's not like the James Bond character that just meets with girls and all that stuff. He's a person that has heart. This film explains more of that. It explains that he just gets the job done, but he's still a person at heart. And that's why I love Tom Cruise in this film. He was really great in the film. And you know what? Each of the stunts in the Mission Impossible films get more insane and scary. This film, holy shit, the stunts are insane. Let's go back to the other stunts. We get Mission Impossible 2. He climbed on a cliff. In Mission Impossible 4, he climbed on a building. In Mission Impossible 5, he held onto a freaking plane. Mission Impossible Fallout, he held onto a freaking helicopter, and also he climbed on a freaking steepest cliff, like, ever. He actually broke his ankle in one of the action stunts that he's done. Each film, the stunts are insane, and I'm so impressed with Tom Cruise doing all these stunts in the film. And I noticed there's not even a single stunt double, it's all him. And of course Tom Cruise knows how to do his own stunts, and it's bloody insane. How does he not die yet from all those stunts? Because they're insane! Also, let's talk about the other characters too. We get Simon Pegg, he was still likable, he's still funny in this film. Rebecca Ferguson, I'm glad she returned because I loved her from Rogue Nation, and I'm glad she's back in this film because she's still really great in this film. But I think the character that stole the show for me, that surprisingly, Henry Cavill, my god, he is a badass in this film. I love the chemistry between him and Tom Cruise. I think they have a pretty good duo chemistry with one another. I'm not going to explain what happens in the film, but there's a big twist that I did not expect with this film. And that's what I really like about this film. They have lot of impressive moments in this film. They have so many scenes that I'm thinking to myself, wow, whoever wrote that is a genius. It's clever. And there's a lot of twists and turns in the film that I did not expect that kept me at the edge of my seat the entire time. Speaking of edge of my seat, the action scene. This movie is full-on action movie. It's not like the other Mission Impossible film. It's like an action film, a spy espionage film. This film is hell yeah an action movie, and that's what I wanted from the Mission Impossible series a lot more. More action. This movie is full on action, and the action scenes were a lot of fun. Especially the freaking final act of the film. Best final act I've seen in the Mission Impossible series. Honestly, the final act, it just gets more insane every Mission Impossible film. This is the most insane final act that I've ever seen, and I just enjoyed all the action scenes in the movie. And this film has a lot of chases as well that I did not expect, especially the motorcycle chase. Enjoyed. The action scenes were just so freaking fantastic. And the locations they filmed this movie were really well done. They filmed this a lot of locations like Paris and all that. Like, the locations of this film, perfect. Well done. I love the locations of this film. And I love the direction that Christopher McQuarrie did, because with the action scenes, you don't see that they're shaky cam at all. They're all clear action scenes. We know what is happening. We know what action scene's going on. We know what Ethan Hunt is punching. We know where Ethan Hunt is running and jumping off a building. Most of the shots that Christopher McQuarrie done was really well done, and I really enjoyed most of the action scenes. I can't just find one big flaw with this movie, because I enjoyed this whole movie from start to finish. I do have one little flaw though. It's just a little tiny flaw. That's just one scene in the movie that did drag on a little bit with its dialogue. And that is a little bit of a flaw. It's not like too much of a flaw that I'm just pissed at. It's just one of those flaws that I'm just like, if they cut that out, this movie would have been an A+. But it took the A+, a little bit away from that little flaw. But guys, freaking overall, this is the best Mission Impossible film out of the entire series. I think it's better than Ghost Protocol. I think it's a lot better than Rogue Nation. And it's a lot better than the first movie. And 100% better than the second movie and the third movie. This movie I enjoyed most out of the Mission Impossible movies. I watched all the Mission Impossible movies leading up to this movie, and I should have reviewed them. I should have. But I watched all of them leading up to this movie, especially Rogue Nation. And I gotta say, Mission Impossible Fallout might be my favorite Mission Impossible movie in the entire franchise. The action scenes were fantastic. There's so many great scenes in this movie. They're all memorable. Tom Cruise is great. Henry Cavill, fantastic. And the rest of the cast did a really good job. Even the villain did a really good job. Most of the action scenes in this movie is the bit I enjoyed the most, because the action scenes were really filmed well done. The locations they filmed in, it's great, guys. Mission Impossible Fallout might be my favorite action film, definitely, of 2018. And I'm definitely going to give Mission Impossible Fallout an A. So guys, my next review is going to be Christopher Robin. I just saw a very early screening of that movie, so I'll give my review to you guys. So guys, let me know down below if you have seen Mission Impossible Fallout. Do you like the movie or hate the movie? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and Stardust, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is OZD, and have a nice day.